Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Betty. As COVID-19 case numbers continue to rise, some states have rolled back their reopening plans. Now, Wisconsin so far has not, but some local businesses are now considering reclosing on their own as COVID-19 numbers start to tick up even here in the North Woods. Newswatch 12's Rachel Eiler reports.
In just 1 week, Wisconsin confirmed more than 3,000 new COVID cases, is now deemed a hot spot by other states, and frustrated business owners are looking for answers.
I wish that Oneida County would give us the exact amount of positive COVID so we actually could make a more intelligent decision.
Weighing whether or not to stay open.
I have a very older clientele and I have an older staff, and their health is more important than the dollar.
Many restaurants have moved dining outside to limit possible exposure, but Minocqua Brewing Company says summer weather won't last forever.
We have a pretty big parking lot and we're able just to put a tent up and serve people outside. So we're like, let's just not even have the risk. We don't have to. However, when it gets cold, we can't have this tent. So I am a bit worried that we might have to go back to delivery and carry out when it gets too cold to serve people outside.
Reclosing businesses may not be enough to rein in the spread, according to health experts.
It could just keep on transmitting through those businesses that aren't closed. So that's why it becomes, really tricky at the individual business level. It would probably be more effective if we do this at a regional or a statewide level.
But medical experts add battling COVID-19 has turned into more of a political debate than the question of scientific research. But doctors choose to keep educating the public as much as they can.
We feel like we are in the best position. We are the experts. We've gone to school for half our lives to figure out how to do this. And we want to communicate to the community what they need to do to keep themselves safe.
The complex legal situation here in Wisconsin leaves the legislator in control of any future shutdown. And even as cases rise, there is no talk of rolling back reopening phases. In the North Woods, Rachel Eiler, Newswatch 12.
Outside, Jeff, after a cooler day yesterday, temperatures are also back on the rise.
Yeah, we're going to crank up the heat even further tomorrow with highs back in the middle 80s tomorrow and also on Saturday into Sunday, followed by some thunderstorms in there as well. But right now, lots of sunshine and clear skies across the area. There are a few clouds across the UP border right now, and temperatures are doing this. We're in the upper 70s to a couple low 80s in here right now. But tomorrow, we'll all get into the 80s. The south breeze kicks in tomorrow, and then we will also be very humid tomorrow too. Okay, so big picture shows a complex of storms further north of us right now. Those will likely stay there tonight, although a couple of these clouds and maybe a sprinkle could catch Vilas County tonight. The rest of us will stay dry until later on tomorrow night. Your forecast then for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, muggy too, lows down near 54. Your full forecast is coming up. Justin?
About 1,000 gallons of sewage dumped into the Pelican River in Rhinelander Tuesday night, according to city utility officials. Sewage was seen coming up through a single manhole. You can see it here following heavy rain. The blockage included wipes and a sock. The official told us even if wipes say flushable, they don't degrade like toilet paper does. We'll hear more from them and why they say it's an issue coming up on Newswatch 12 at 6. The Rhinelander Community Blood Center held its annual Hodag MASH blood drive today at Nicolay College. This is the 11th year the event has brought its blood donors in to help meet the needs of patients in hospitals. To help fight COVID-19, volunteers at the event today took people's temperatures on their way in, and masks were required in the building. Organizers say they're happy with the turnout.
We've been expecting to see about 20 donors per hour, and that's been right about where we've been looking. And it's been fantastic to see so many dedicated community members coming out for blood donation and in support of patients in hospitals.
Sontag added giving blood remains incredibly important to routine medical care as well as unexpected needs for blood. The Blood Center has plenty more blood drives coming up. You can find their contact information on our website, wjfw.com. Marathon County reported its second death from COVID-19 today. There's been over 300 confirmed cases in the county. Statewide, Wisconsin DHS reports 900 new confirmed cases today, which is in line with the last few days, nearly triple where daily new cases were just last month. Testing has also been up, stayed about the same over the last 3 days, with about 6% of tests coming back positive. That's the blue line. Across the state, DHS reports 4 more people have died, bringing the the state's total to 831. Mosinee School District officials confirmed today an individual in their summer school program has tested positive for COVID-19. They haven't said if that person is a teacher, student, or somebody else. Officials say they are now working with the Marathon County Health Department to figure out how to move forward. Classes will be closed tomorrow. The plan, though, is to reopen on Monday. CVS and Target have announced they will require all customers to wear masks inside their stores, joining Walmart, Kohl's, and a wave of other national retailers who have just recently required face coverings. The CVS policy goes into effect on Monday. Target starts August 1st. Target also says it will provide disposable masks at its store entrances to customers who don't have one. Today across the country, as more people are getting tested for COVID-19, state and local leaders are warning of delays in getting those test results back, hampering efforts to slow down the virus and safely reopen the economy. Meanwhile, with now less than 4 months until November's presidential election and new polling showing low approval ratings for President Trump's pandemic response, the president is shaking up his campaign staff. Alice Barr has details.
6 months into the coronavirus pandemic, cases are surging, hospitals filling up, hotspots shutting down, and many of the same fights still raging on.
There's no reason for this nation to be going through what it's going through now. We learned these lessons months ago.
Today, Arkansas and Colorado mandating masks statewide, while Georgia's governor is trying to reverse mask orders in at least 15 cities. Atlanta's mayor defiant.
If you want to protect yourself and your customers, you should wear masks. Our policies are enforceable and they stand.
With state and local leaders each following their own path, many facing critical delays in testing and struggling to establish contact tracing. They're once again looking to the Trump administration for a coordinated federal response.
They're the ones that have the experts that should be guiding this crisis.
A new NBC News Wall Street Journal poll finds just 37% approve of President Trump's handling of the virus. And with his Democratic rival Joe Biden now leading by 11 points in the same poll, the president is replacing his campaign manager just 4 months before the election.
We believe this president has great approval in this country.
As President Trump banks on an economic recovery to boost his campaign, news today more than 1 million Americans filed first-time unemployment claims for the 17th straight week. And with extra unemployment benefits set to expire at the end of this month, lawmakers in both parties are negotiating the next coronavirus relief bill, now expected to be at least another $1 trillion.
That's Alice Barr reporting. Big update on the George Floyd case today. We'll look at the justice system and the latest issues in that case coming up after weather with Jeff right here on Newswatch 12.
We're celebrating the re-grand opening sale now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save up to 60% off everything in the store. Plus make low monthly payments with no interest for up to 6 years. Shop safe your way, online or by appointment in store at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
High Point Sand and Gravel provides high-quality riprap, sand, and screened topsoil for almost any need. The high-quality rock and stone, boulders, and clear stone enhance the function and beauty of your home or business. Offering convenient delivery or pickup throughout northern Wisconsin and the UP, High Point Sand and Gravel provides premium landscaping materials, specializing in producing beautiful decorative stone for all types of landscaping projects. Contact High Point Sand and Gravel to help make your next project a dream come true.
As we all face COVID-19 together, it's important to support local businesses.
And we are shining the spotlight on innovative ways that businesses are serving our community.
Visit our website for our freshest batch of ways to help local business owners weather this storm. There are many ways to support local businesses, such as ordering takeout from your favorite restaurant.
Now more than ever, we need to support our local businesses so we get through these hard times and come out even stronger.
Doorbuster alert, now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. During the re-grand opening sale, shop Doorbuster dining tables for just $10 while supplies last. You heard right, dining tables are just $10. Shop early for best selection. The re-grand opening sale is on now at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Well, we started here, lost in the fog this morning, but then the sun went up. And look at us, lots of sunshine today with temperatures back up near 80. But we're just getting started. Tomorrow, mid-80s, followed by the same thing on Saturday, also on Sunday. But we have some hiccups in there as well, as we could get some severe weather late tomorrow night and also early on Sunday morning. Temperatures out there right now, much better compared with yesterday, right? We're 80 in Arborvita, 78 in Eagle River, 79 Wapaka, 80 in Wisconsin Rapids. We like this, but it's going to get even warmer and even more humid tonight and tomorrow night, and also on Saturday. A bit of a heat wave coming our way for tomorrow, Saturday, with high temperatures near 90 on Saturday, and also incredibly humid. Dew points near 70 on Saturday afternoon will make feel like temperatures kind of average out in the middle 90s or so before we get a bit cooler for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Now Wednesday, average high being near 80, we'll kind of hang out there through the work week next week. Looking outside now in Plover, lots of sunshine and hardly a breeze at all. Just a couple ripples on the pond here in Plover, but everything is very green because we've had so much rainfall. Here is the current drought monitor. It came out today. You can see here across our neck of the woods, we are just fine, but just to the west of us, parts of the Arrowhead could use some rainfall. They haven't had it in a while. They are getting it tonight, and that's a sign of what's to come for us going forward. We have rainfall in our forecast as well. Looking outside now, lots of clear skies across much of north central Wisconsin, but there is a system just to our north that could drop a couple quick-lived thunder showers across the UP border this evening. Most likely not, as this kind of works its way to the east this evening. Now behind this, though, there's a lot more of this to go through, as we have several more of these going to drop down tomorrow evening, also on Saturday evening, with the threat for some severe weather. Futurecast shows tonight, no worries at all. There's a couple clouds out there along the UP border, and maybe a couple thunder showers just over the border. But then the atmosphere kind of recharges tomorrow. There's a chance for a couple rogue afternoon thunder showers tomorrow, followed by this system. It looks ominous, right? Tomorrow evening, but really Saturday morning early, it'll be dying out as it enters parts of our area, but still, this has the looks of a very good wind producer. Think back a year ago or so, winds near 70 miles per hour. We could do that all over again early on Saturday morning. Already watching for some severe weather again in 2 rounds. Later on, or early parts of Saturday morning, then we get a break Sunday morning, followed by more of that. So get ready. It's going to be kind of a bumpy weekend severe weather-wise. Your forecast for tonight, though, is mostly clear skies, maybe some fog in there, with low temperatures down near 60. For tomorrow, all right, so mostly sunny, warm and humid. You cannot rule out a rogue thunderstorm in there late in the day. Highs near 85 and incredibly humid tomorrow. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow that rogue chance for a shower, a better chance early Saturday, and even better chance early Sunday. Some severe weather likely, with Monday's highs back in the upper 70s. Justin?
A mother in Illinois could spend the rest of her life in prison after being convicted of beating her 5-year-old son to death for soiling his underwear. The sentencing phase for Joanne Cunningham now underway. The judge expects a sentence to be imposed on Friday. Cunningham pleaded guilty to killing her son, A.J. Friend, in April of last year. The boy's father has pleaded not guilty to the death, but does admit to putting the boy's body in a storage container to be buried later. Department of Children and Family Services had already taken A.J. out of the home once when he was a newborn because both the child and mother had opiates in their systems. His death has also prompted investigations and firings throughout the child welfare system. A Black Lives Matter mural in Fond du Lac County has sparked a different conversation than its creators intended. This mural in Ripon violates municipal codes. According to city officials there, they say the artists needed approval from the Historic Preservation Committee before painting it. The artists have apologized for violating the rules, but say the message matters more.
I think at times relying on the law of the land or the technical aspects of a law should maybe take a second place to the trajectory of a cause or the importance of what is right.
The business owner of the building where the mural remains is part of the project. The city has not commented beyond their initial letter. New developments in the George Floyd case today, with now unsealed police body camera video providing the clearest picture yet of what led to George Floyd's death. It shows Floyd told officers he could not breathe at least 28 times. This as his family announces a new lawsuit against both the city of Minneapolis and the 4 officers charged in his death. Gabe Gutierrez has details.
I can breathe. These cell phone videos first sparked the global outrage.
Mama, get up, we're getting the car right.
But now, for the first time, authorities have unsealed key police body camera videos of George Floyd's death, allowing the public to view the footage in person, though not releasing them for broadcast.
These body camera videos were the most extensive view of the interactions between George Floyd and those police officers. You see George Floyd almost startled. You see his facial expression, and you hear how apologetic he is about the entire situation and how fearful he is about what is about to transpire.
The body cameras from rookie officers Thomas Lane and Alex King show them responding to a call about someone allegedly passing a fake $20 bill at a Minneapolis convenience store in May. When the officers arrive, they're directed to Floyd in his car. As Lane approaches, he tells Floyd to show his hands, then draws his gun. Then, as officers struggle to get him into a squad car, Floyd says he's claustrophobic. Once he's restrained, Floyd tells officers he can't breathe, adding, "You're going to kill me." Former officer Derek Chauvin, who pressed his knee on Floyd's neck, says, "Then stop talking. Takes a heck of a lot of oxygen to talk." Chauvin is now charged with second-degree murder and manslaughter. While he's not commented publicly, in a court filing this week, his attorney objected to a gag order a judge recently imposed and suggested that his client's alleged actions were justifiable in the line of his duties as a Minneapolis police officer. According to another court filing, Officer Lane said he felt that Floyd might be having a medical emergency while he was pinned to the ground. He asked whether Floyd should be turned over on his side. Chauvin says he should stay put. At one point, Floyd says, "Mama, I love you. Tell my kids I love them. I'm dead." Wednesday, Floyd's family filed a wrongful death civil lawsuit against the officers in the city of Minneapolis.
This is the tipping point. This is the tipping point for policing in America.
It's Gabe Gutierrez reporting. Diving into sewage might not seem smart or enjoyable during a global pandemic, but its clues could be necessary in helping stop the spread of COVID-19, according to some scientists. We'll explain after the break.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Hello, my name is Terry and I'm from Phillips. I used to go on vacations with my wife Gail, but I couldn't go much over 2 hours and I'd have to stop and walk because my lower back would hurt so bad. So after my final treatment at Spinal Aid, I am pain-free and can't imagine the pain and agony that I went through prior to going.
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
This is Dave. He donates blood regularly. This is Mason. He was diagnosed with cancer at age 3 and received weekly transfusions. Mason is one of the many lives Dave has helped save. Jennifer started donating last week. Jeff just found out he'll need surgery next week. Neither Jeff nor Jennifer know it, but her blood will help Jeff get through his surgery. This is Lauren. She'll need a blood transfusion in 2 weeks. Will your donation save her life? Donate today. You'll save lives tomorrow.
Schedule your donation for the Merrill MASH Blood Drive.
A multinational effort led by British and Spanish scientists they're studying sewage to learn and predict how COVID-19 is spreading. Willem Marks explains from Newcastle, England.
Under this manhole cover could be the key to one of the world's greatest current challenges, stopping the spread of COVID-19. Dr. Rhiann White is a scientist tasked with sampling sewage from this wastewater pipe in the north of England. She's helping hunt down COVID by tracking quite literally what's been left behind.
All the bacteria and viruses that are naturally occurring in our human bodies come down, and we're totally used to dealing with that. To look for the fragments of the COVID-19 virus and to look at those fragments to determine the health of the population.
Her job's not glamorous, but this unusual detective work is at the front line in the fight against coronavirus. She works for one of the UK's largest water utility companies and has been taking samples like this since mid-March. Her bottles end up in one of several freezers at a nearby university where scientists sift through them. The process is part of a nationwide effort to collect human waste, convert it to laboratory samples, and check inside for the presence of COVID-19.
We want to get a better understanding of how the levels you find in sewage relate to what's in local populations.
David Graham has spent decades scouring global waste systems for chemicals, bacteria, and now this deadly virus. His research team is working with colleagues worldwide on an alternative to today's expanding but expensive testing techniques.
Based on finding one individual isn't necessarily enough information for you to shut down a city. But if you find an elevated level of virus particles that are in sewage coming from that city, you know then that city needs to be dealt with.
These samples contain viral material, whether you're sick or asymptomatic. And tested hours after leaving your home, they can provide an early warning system.
You can actually put your pulse on what's happening in the community before you see disease. And that's the
Holy Grail.
It's the Holy Grail if you can make the analytical method accurate enough.
And while scientists work to find a more precise correlation between levels of genetic material and the virus's presence in a population, the potential cost savings and speed are appealing to governments around the world, with similar studies and surveillance from Spain's Valencia to Delaware's Newcastle County, where they now check wastewater every week.
There's around 15,000 treatment plants just like this across the United States. If you tested around 550 of those, you'd cover half the US population. The bill for that testing would be a fraction of what it is right now.
These programs only offer a rough roadmap, but sewage could soon prove to be an accurate predictor for coronavirus's second wave before it hits. Willem Marks, NBC News, Newcastle, England.
North Star Mohican Casino Resort, where there's more action, fun, entertainment, and rewards.
America, we want to help get you back to it. And here's how, with the Ford Promise. Visit your Ford dealer, finance a new, certified pre-owned or used vehicle through Ford Credit, and if you lose your job, you can return it for up to 1 year from the day you bought it. You can also get 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup. Let us help get you back to it with the Ford Promise.
Hi, I'm Dr. Justin Scher, DC with the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau. Are you one of the millions of people suffering with the symptoms of peripheral neuropathy? Your symptoms may include numbness and tingling in your feet or hands, difficulty sleeping from leg or foot discomfort, and debilitating balance problems. I have good news for you. You can now get relief with our breakthrough treatment method without the use of drugs or surgery. Our treatments help to heal damaged nerves that cause peripheral neuropathy. If left untreated, you may eventually end up with a walker or wheelchair. So don't delay. Call our office now to schedule an appointment to see if our treatment methods are right for you. We will do a painless neuropathy severity exam to determine the amount of nerve loss. If you qualify for our treatment, it can truly change your life. Start living your life pain-free. Call today.
Stuck on eggs, burnt on batter. You can't escape the nightmare of your sticky pans.
Introducing the Granite Stone Pan, the all-new durable non-stick pan. No butter or oil needed. Watch, we melted down these sticky candies in granite stone, and it just doesn't stick. We cooked a half a dozen eggs, bacon, cheese, and tomato breakfast with no butter or oil, and it just doesn't stick. Fire flambe or perfectly sear filet, just like the pros. Plus, it's PFOA free and 100% dishwasher safe. Call or go online to get your Granite Stone Pan for just $19.99. Granite Stone is so durable it comes with a 10-year warranty. And with every order, you're going to get a Granite Stone single-serve egg pan absolutely free. We'll even ship your entire order free. You get it all. An incredible value.
To order, call 1-800-898-6703. That's 1-800-898-6703 or order online at buygranitestone.com.
All right, buddy, temperatures are hanging out near 80 right now. Tomorrow, mid-80s, same thing for Saturday, but we got some thunder showers to get through first. Not tonight, although we might see a rogue shower across the UP border this evening as that system pulls away. The better chance arrives for us early Saturday morning and then also on early Sunday morning. Two complexes coming our way, both of which could be severe. And then we're done with that, and the Sunday night into Monday, look at that, Monday back in the 70s with lots of sunshine.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on News Watch 12 at 5. NBC Nightly News is next. We'll see you back here again tonight at 6 with more.